Roll call for February 6th, 2022. This is where we let you know of law enforcement officers killed in the line of duty. We don't have any fallen U.S. military, so that's a good thing. However, we do have quite a few downed police officers. The first one we're going to tell you about is Police Officer Donald Sahata, Vancouver Police Department. They're in Washington State. His end of watch was Saturday, January 29th at age 52. He was inadvertently, and this is so sad, inadvertently shot and killed by a Clark County sheriff's officer. Unbelievable. The shooting occurred while the deputy was attempting to apprehend a robbery suspect who was attempting to break in to his home. And while Officer Sahata retrieved his firearm and ran after the suspect. As Clark County deputies arrived, one of the deputies perceived Officer Sahota as an armed suspect and shot him, not realizing he was an officer and the actual homeowner. The suspect was taken into custody without further incident, was charged with attempted first-degree murder, first-degree robbery, first-degree burglary, third-degree assault, and possession of a stolen vehicle. The officer had served with Vancouver Police Department for over 7 years. He had previously served with Gresham Police Department and Portland Police Department in Oregon. He's survived by his wife and 2 children. Tragic. They're all tragic, regardless of the circumstances. Deputy Sheriff Lauren Marie Redmond, Loving County Sheriff's Office in Texas. Her end of watch was Saturday, January 29th as well, age 41. Redmond was killed in a vehicle collision while en route to assist another deputy who had made a traffic stop. A tractor-trailer attempted to turn in front of a patrol car, causing a fatal crash. Deputy Lauren Marie was a U.S. Navy Reserve veteran. She had served with the Loving County office for 3 years, previously served with the Hudspeth County Sheriff's Office for over 4 years, and is survived by her mother, sister, and 3 brothers. So, and this goes on. Let me turn the page here. Next, we have Jail Deputy Dana Northcutt, Carroll County Sheriff's Office in Indiana, end of watch, January 29th. Again, we don't have his age, but he was a young man. Jail Deputy Dane and the officer Noah Rainey were killed in a vehicle crash while responding to assist a member of the Roseville Marshal's Office during a vehicle pursuit. And that's basically all the information that we have there. Moving on to another incident, or the same incident, Nora Rainey. Rainey had served with the Carroll County Sheriff's Office as a full-time deputy for 3 years and as a reserve deputy for 1 year. Previously served in the Tippecanoe County Sheriff's Office for 3 years and the Indiana Department of Correction for 1 year. And then we move on to Virginia. Police Officer John Painter, Bridgewater College Police Department. They're in Virginia, end of watch Tuesday, February 1st. Painter and civilian campus safety officer J.J. Jefferson were shot and killed while responding to a call involving a suspicious person carrying a duffel bag in a restricted area at the Memorial Hall. Painter and Jefferson contacted the subject. After a short interaction, the man opened fire on them, fatally wounding both. The man fled on foot into the town of Bridgewater. He was taken into custody after wading onto an island in the North River. The man was a former student who had been trespassed from the campus in 2017 and charged with 2 counts of capital murder and additional felony charges related to the incident. That's crazy. And finally, Sheriff Sergeant Chris Jenkins, Loudoun County Sheriff's Office in Tennessee, end of watch February the 3rd. We don't have his age either. Middle age, let's just say. Sergeant Chris was struck and killed by a tractor trailer while attempting to move a ladder off of the highway. The ladder obviously had fallen off the back of a utility truck and created a traffic hazard on the interstate. Jenkins had brought traffic to a stop with a rolling block and then exited the vehicle to remove the ladder from the highway. An oncoming tractor trailer was unable to stop, struck Jenkins, his cruiser, and several other vehicles. And as it always happens, the vehicle that dropped the ladder never stopped. So Sergeant Jenkins was a military veteran, had served with Loudoun County Sheriff's Office for 20 years, survived by his wife, 2 children. His son also serves as a deputy with the same agency. Sergeant Jenkins was first cousin of Deputy Sheriff Jason Scott, who was shot and killed in the line of duty on March the 12th in 2004, also while serving with the Loudoun County Sheriff's Office. So, very uncomfortable today. Roll call. As always, our hearts, thoughts, and prayers go out to these officers' families, their units, the police department, and certainly the community that they serve. And this is the price of domestic freedom.